Hi everybody, this is Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners along with my co-founder Mike Arnold. It is August 17th. Quick IOTA and Ripple update today. Mike saw some teaching moments that he wanted to point out to you. So again, using the way that we analyze traditional markets on a price action basis in cryptocurrency markets works very well. You're going to hear a lot of terms like trend line, like rotation zone. We completed the 2-part rotation zone series. It's on our YouTube channel. Check that out. And the 3-part trend line series is up there as well. No charge on those. Just watch those if you're going to follow us. And by the way, please do like and subscribe. But watch those if you're going to follow us because it'll make a lot of what Mike says when he's pointing out the charts clear. So let me turn it over to Mike to let you know what he's seeing on the charts. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Bob. IOTA, US dollar, continues its push higher. Recapped it yesterday, came down to rotation zone. We'll zoom down to the 1 hour and see the entry. Here are the two levels we talked about, the 102.56 and the 105.62. We got some questions in what was the next level higher. I did plot that on the chart, 108.68. Hopefully you guys are seeing how different ways we do these so you guys can start plotting them on your chart. Let me remove these levels now since we've hit all those. Now we're doing another, just as a regular Gann box instead of reverse Gann box from this low to this high. Next level's up 114.37 and then 118.75, and we have the old projection high from this low to this high projected from here, a full measured move 117.5. So 117.5 to 118.75 is the next major target area we'll be watching for. Again, we need a move up, a turn up to enter. Let me zoom into the 1 hour and show you some different ways this can be accomplished. Okay, so here's our 1 hour chart. Here's the entry from yesterday. It could have been entered on the move back above the trend line. Also a concept we teach in our trendline videos, kiss the trend line goodbye, and he gave multiple entries either at the entry price or better, so you don't have to rush into these. Many times they will give you a lot of entries, especially depending on what time of day they trigger. Here's the new one we're looking at. So we're looking for a turn up above this. That's a best fit line. If we wanted to draw it as a path trend line, it would be above this line. So if it drifts sideways again, that's fine. It's already traded down to the 50 exponential on the 1 hour, and you saw where the 4 hour was. So we want a move up above either a best fit line or a trend line to resume up to head to our next set of targets. We don't just want to rush in. We like to wait for a conservative entry, and once it's triggered, gives you multiple times to enter it. That's what we have for you in IOTA. Switching over to Ripple US dollar, we talked about this double bottom on the 1 hour chart yesterday, which triggered and hit all the targets. You see hit the green 0.1578 and 0.1591. We can now take this off. We also said, you know, don't be aggressive on your targets because you're trading against the rotation zone on the 4 hour chart. Let's switch over to the 4 hour chart where we also had a trend line trade and take a look at that. So here is the 4 hour chart. You also see that trend line trade that triggered, pulled back. And we talked about targeting the breakdown area, and first and foremost this the 1619 area, which comes in conjunction with the rotation zone. We said, you know, your first target should be at the upper end of the rotation zone. So that's what happened. It traded up there. This is why you don't want to go for super aggressive targets. What is this setting up for now? This is setting up for now a double bottom on the 4 hour time frame, and the rotation zone would be out of the way. If we got a close above 0.1625, then we'd have a stop reduction, or some people like to take profits at the 0.1687. Next target 0.1719, final target 0.1750. It has to get above this peak, and we are waiting for a close on a 4 hour basis. If it does trade down to new lows, it may invalidate that. So again, this is not triggered yet, and if it does trigger, those are the targets. This is where we are patient, because also still on the daily. So again, on the daily, can't see the double on here, but it would be projected from here to here. Here are the targets. You're trading into the rotation zone on the daily, with the top target even being beyond the rotation zone. So you may want to consider taking more off at the second target, but you can see it's still aggressive on the higher time frame because you're against the rotation zone, and even here popped up against the rotation zone and got slammed back down. So you don't just want to get greedy, you want to take your profits where the market says it's high probability. Now this doesn't have to trigger. This could go to new lows, and then we'd be watching, as we've talked about before, down at the 0.1468 level for the next major possible buying area, but we'd wait for another reversal entry. That's all we have for you. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks for that, Michael. Hit like and subscribe again if you like what we're doing, and we will talk to you in the next Path Chat. Cheers, everyone.